Welcome to this introduction to combinations. In statistics and probability, we often need to count how many ways we can select items from a group. Today, we are going to focus specifically on combinations, where the order of selection does not matter. We will break down the formula, NCR, which equals n factorial divided by r factorial times n minus r factorial. So, what exactly is a combination? Simply put, it is a selection of items from a larger set where the order in which you pick them is irrelevant. Think about it like this. If you have a group of letters, A, B, and C, choosing a then B is exactly the same as choosing B, then A. They both result in the same pair of letters in your hand. In combinations, these are considered identical. To really understand combinations, it helps to compare them with permutations. In a permutation, like a combination lock, the order definitely matters. 4, 2, 8 is a different code than 2, 8, 4. But with combinations, think of a fruit salad. If you have apples, bananas, and grapes, it doesn't matter which fruit you put in the bowl first. The result is the same salad. Here is the mathematical formula used to calculate combinations. It is read as n choose r. The n represents the total number of items available to choose from, and the r represents the number of items you want to select. The exclamation points represent factorials, which are the key to this calculation. Before we calculate, let's quickly review what a factorial is. A factorial, denoted by an exclamation mark, means you multiply that number by every integer below it, all the way down to 1. For example, 5 factorial is 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1, which equals 120. Let's try a real-world problem. Imagine you need to choose a team of 2 people from a group of 4 candidates. Person A, Person B, Person C, and Person D. We want to know how many different pairs of people we can form. We can list them out: A and B, A and C, A and D, and so on. Let's see how the math matches up. Now let's use the formula. Our total n is 4, and we are choosing r, which is 2. We plug these into our equation. The numerator is 4 factorial. The denominator is 2 factorial times the difference, which is also 2 factorial. When we write it out and simplify, we divide 12 by 2, giving us 6. This perfectly matches the 6 pairs we counted manually. Let's look at a larger example, playing cards. A standard deck has 52 cards. If you are dealt a hand of 5 cards, does it matter which card touched your hand first? No. As long as you end up with the same 5 cards, it is the same hand. Using the formula with n equals 52 and r equals 5, we can calculate that there are over 2.5 million possible poker hands. To wrap up, remember these 3 things. First, in combinations, order does not matter. It is like pizza toppings, not passwords. Second, the formula uses division to remove the duplicate orderings. And finally, you will see this math everywhere, from card games and lotteries to forming committees.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.